Hi, my name is Alicia Redshaw and I own Scrapbook Fantasies in Gladstone, Queensland. This scrap-along video was originally recorded live at the Scrapbook Fantasies Facebook page. If you would like to watch it live and see all of the live comments as discussed in the video, please go to the Scrapbook Fantasies Facebook page. Thank you and enjoy. Hello Rosemary, hello Robin, how are you? Long time no see from yesterday. You don't all know, Robin is married to Quentin's uncle, so she's his aunt, so she's my aunt too then. So Quentin and I have been together a whole lot longer than we've been not together. Yeah. So I'm going to do it. Here we go. My name is Alicia and I own Scrapbook Fantasies, and my scribe tonight is my wonderful husband Quentin, who everyone calls Q, and if he's in trouble he's Redshaw. Yeah, and in the background you can hear the girls, Naomi John and Amelia Ann are at the dining table doing a 3D Hedwig Harry Potter puzzle. Noah's in the shower. Can you keep an ear out so he doesn't use the hot water, please? Yeah. Milton is in his room. Milton has just added a whole ton of stock. These flares here for Gnome for the holidays are now available in the online store. We have been, it is Boxing Day, but the Redshaws have been making flares and making product.
I'm just going to put a link up for Gnome for the holidays, the whole collection.
Yeah, the whole collection. I'll show you the paper in a second. And a little bird, little birdie. So these ones are the ones we've got up so far. There are the sets. So there are, we'll see how they go out there, whether they get a chance to show us.
You want some of the sets that aren't in yet?
No, I'll show them some flares that aren't yet available in sets. Oh look, there's a feather in there.
Some super cool flares.
No, that one's available. That one's not.
Have you got any of the Christmas holly and wreath ones available?
I don't know what I've got here. Oh, that one's available. Sure that one. Oh no, that one's another one. Oh, the rabbit's head. So these two go together, the two rabbits. This one. I like the heart. I think I'm going to do the heart in other colours.
There's a Christmas wreath that goes with that holly
Definitely
script,
think I need to do the heart in other colours. I've got a couple of double ups here. And I've got this photo of Noah, and it's like, Milton and I were talking, it's like he's, you know, telling me not to take any more photos, that he's had enough. Okay, so this is paper 1 from Gnome for the holidays. I'm going to say, it says on here that I design this, and yes, I do design it. I bring it all together. This was a different colour, but I made it the right green to go with the product. Right, so, and this is not the original colour either. I do tweak the colours so that they go with the product. Do you know what I mean? Or the images. I don't draw the images. I'm very upfront with that. I buy commercially licensed images. I have artists that I like. Not more than others, but I have some that I really like their work, and you will notice that. This is from the same artist as Tropicana and Dreamland. I love Chris's work, and she's really lovely to deal with. So we buy commercial licenses, and even for things like timber patterns and that sort of thing, and some of those can get a bit dear because timber's popular. But yes, so this is paper 2. It does say designed by me, but that's because I bring it all together and I make it into paper. I take a lot of different things and I bring them all together and make them into something. So when this is the first of the 2 fussy cut sheets, so this is a mini collection. It's the first time we've done it. It's got 3 pieces of paper. So your first piece of paper is 2 full patterns in this one. It'll always be 2 full patterns on the first piece of paper, let's just be honest. And the second piece of paper has got a full timber pattern And I've used it a lot in the background of the flares. And there is a flare coming with just that timber as a flare on its own, and it'll be sold singly as well. And then this sheet is so, like, we can cut it in half for kits, but it's also, you can just cut it in half and go, okay, so I only want these Christmassy things, or I'm just doing something with gnomes. Do you know what I mean? Like, or I want to cut out this whole sheet and I want 2 extra sheets of gnomes, so you can cut it and use it. And then paper 3 is this one. And so you've got 2 patterns, and in the next mini collection, which is coming up, I'm not telling you what it's called, and I'm not going to tell you what theme it is or anything like that. Paper 2, paper 1's the same sort of thing, 2 full sheets. Oh, paper 2, I can't remember what's on the back of it. Actually, I'm not going to tell you what's on the back of it. I know what's on the back. And paper 3, once again, is 2 half sheet patterns, and then you've got this side here. So it's got your little animals and things and home for the holidays. And then this is the little scene that I used on some of the flares, the little scenery thing. So yeah, and I've got a few more gaps between, so you can drag out your little punches, like if you've got little hearts and stars and little, or you can use your letter dies, and you've got enough space between to do some die cutting or punching to use these patterns as well. If they're really tight together, you don't get to make use of this pattern. So that's so that you can use that, right? And the so far there's 2 title cuts and a picture cut. So we got the Mr. Gnome. So Quentin did put on a post that Naomi John drew this. She actually drew this from one of the images that we purchased. So it was in the package. So one of the images in the package is of a gnome like this. Sort of, it's this dude here. So you'll notice there's gnomes with different skin tones, and there's boy gnomes and girl gnomes. So she actually used one of the images as inspiration for this gnome. So sort of her design, but not her design, because we've used the design we've purchased. And we got Gnome for the Holidays and Gnomes Rural. So yep, and I haven't done any fussy cutting.
That little reindeer's on a flare too, that one.
Yep, yep, he is. But I've got a piece of red, but it doesn't really match. This is from Imagine with Alice. This is from our Imagine with Alice collection. Just in case I need it to map my photo. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I've got this picture of Noah. And I really like this timber. I think that looks really good.
He's super cool, that gnome, but he's a pain in the bum to pick all the fluff.
You try taking the drawing and making it into a thing to cut.
Super cool.
So I take what she draws and make it into something I can cut.
Have we done a little roll through who's with us?
Oh, I'll do that. I'll say hello to her. I did at the start. Hello, I said hello Dee, Di, Rosemary and Robin. Hello Marie, how are you? Yes, we had a wonderful Christmas. Hello Shaz and Faye Marie. Millie, Faye Marie's on. Hello Leela.
She's doing a 3D
Hello
puzzle.
Debbie.
I don't know what a 3D puzzle is.
No. She's the 3D puzzles from your mum. Hello. Hello everybody. Hello Leslie, yes we did. Thank you Dee. Thank you Marie. Hello Beryl. Yes she did die. Yes she did.
Oh, Penny's got a mum watching.
Hello Diane. Hello, Helen. Hello, Joanne. Hello, Marlene. Hello, Tanya. Oh, you're with your mum. Hello, Tanya's mum. Sorry, I don't know your name. But yes, we had a good day yesterday, but we realised today we didn't take any pictures yesterday.
We're just going to do Christmas holiday as our Christmas breaks.
Yeah. So thank goodness that tomorrow is a public holiday. I don't know if it's a public holiday everywhere, but tomorrow is the public holiday for Christmas in Queensland. And thank goodness it is, because, yep, the Redshaws need a Christmas reboot because,
Oh, I know what I haven't told everyone about, what you made live.
what's that? Oh, yes. Our June virtual retreat went live today.
Oh,
We've actually had it sitting there for a month or more.
I shall stick a link up for people.
Hey, this wasn't a black and white picture.
We had a great Chrissy day. Rained this afternoon. I was planning on going for a swim this afternoon. And it rained.
Okay, let's get my trimmer out. My lopper chopper.
I know a lady that bought one of those lopper choppers today. That'll
Yeah.
be getting one shot.
But yes, we had a good Christmas. So we're going to cut a piece of paper on two. And I'm just going to say, so they've got a code on them. So S is, 7 is S and 3 is F. And then G and H and number 4, and this is paper 2. So the last digit's the paper number.
So you're cutting the barcode off paper 2?
Yep. And then I'm going to get a piece of paper.
Today's Saturday. Today's Saturday.
I'm going to cut the barcode off paper 3. Cut it down to 12. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this little seam out.
Alright, so I'll start building the kit. So next week we are open Wednesday, Thursday, Friday from 9 AM till 12. Yes, I think it's 12 or 12:30. Leila's bought 2 spots at the virtual retreat. It's always good to do with a friend. Lee's wishing us a Merry Christmas. You too, Lee. I bet you that's a gift from Rory. It was such a big surprise. Alright, where are we? Actually, I know another lady that got one of them lopper choppers for Christmas.
I haven't heard from one customer yet that got a pretty cool Christmas present. We had to be
9
sneaky.
pages. Wow.
He's done 9 pages?
Guy.
Oh wow, that's good.
Your 365 challenge for the year. Great. Saturday night.
I'm not going to peel this. Okay. I just need to do a little bit of fussy cutting. So let's do this gift.
And it rained today in Gladstone this afternoon because Quentin mowed this morning.
Yeah. They washed the cars last weekend.
Yeah.
And let's get a couple of these baubles. I don't know what I'm doing. Sometimes I think it'd be good to have a plan.
You're the only person I know that wouldn't come into a class with a plan here.
Well, you have too much of a plan all goes to pot, and it's too structured, and you're trying to work to the plan, and it gets all contrived and icky, and you know what I mean? Like it gets all, you get too stuck on the plan.
I'd have measurements and everything written down.
Yeah.
Today is the 26th of December.
So I rough cut stuff out first.
I was just looking at Kathy actually put up her cover of her journal from the Art
Yeah.
One Marlene's. So,
Yeah, I saw that.
pretty cool.
Pretty cool, yeah.
Alright. So what have we got so far? A piece of pattern paper 2 and
2 twos.
2 twos. Alright.
The chooks are cracking up, Noah. Well, we have got a 3, but I don't know if we're going to use it yet.
I'm going to tell him I think he's in this room.
So, when you fussy cut, it is much better, and there's no shame in editing as you go. It is much better to
Can you go check the chooks? You got something.
move the paper and not the scissors. Better for your hands.
We've got so much stock still due in yet too. We've still got at least 3 more orders that should be hitting us in the next while. Freight
There's
gets pretty
2
dodgy about
cartons.
this time,
There's
so.
actually 2 orders that are in Australia. And there's one coming from Japan and one coming from, and oh my god, I paid so much freight from that one from, well actually there's 2 orders coming from Japan, and the problem is they've already, FedEx have already lost one.
Yeah, one box got lost the first day it was posted.
Yeah, FedEx lost it on day 1.
It's pretty good.
They're trying to find it, but yes, we got notified on day 1 that one of our parcels was missing. Yeah, so I've got 2 coming from Japan, I've got 2 coming from Poland, and we have got 1 massive big order coming from Hungary, but I don't know how many cartons it'll be. It could be, it'll be a couple of cartons.
Okay, so I missed a couple of things. Sorry, ladies. Joanne's Story's asking what is a good pair of scissors for fussy cutting.
I like these.
So I shall put up a link.
I don't mind these. A lot of people don't like them. I have the old EK Success ones. People go, oh, these aren't the same, but I'm gonna say I have these and I have the EK Success ones.
These ones
And-
that Lisa's using come in a non-stick and a normal blade.
Yeah, I don't like the non-stick ones really as much for fussy cutting. I don't know why. I think it's in my head. I'm going to say that I know people say that these are not the same as the EK Success ones, but I have both and I'm going to say they are the same. I am really sorry, but they come from the same factory. And yep.
Are the non-stick ones, do they look
I
like
just
it?
think people will find that back in the day we weren't fussy cutting as much as what we are now, so we didn't notice the scissors we were using as much as what we do now.
So Deborah said the yellow ones are the best in her opinion.
Yeah, I have always been a fussy cutter. We used to call it silhouetting. We didn't call it fussy cutting, And I'm gonna say that it's, yeah.
Oh, Debbie Housen was asking the same question too. So, yep, I've just put up a link there, ladies. So there's the yellow ones, the yellow and black ones. One's got black blades. They're the ones with the non-stick Teflon blades, and the other ones are the standard ones.
We have got in a certain pair of We Are Memory Keeper ones before. We get a lot of them in.
We do get
and
them
they
in
do sell very quickly.
But they're...
I don't own a pair. I've used someone else's. I'm going to say some people swear on them. I don't like them. I'm really sorry, but I don't like them.
You either like spring-loaded scissors or you don't.
Yeah, I don't.
There is a spring-loaded one that pushes back against your hand when you're cutting. So they're...
just not my cup of tea.
We're out of stock of those at the moment, but we will get them again because people do.
So
like
when
them,
my hand is really sore, I actually hold these like this, so I cut like this as well. So when I hold them, I got them like this, but I actually cut like this as well. And sometimes when my hand's really sore, and I can still use these like this with my hand, my finger back. I got really long, double jointed fingers too, so.
And Beck Jones was wishing us all a happy holiday, Boxing Day.
Thank you. We didn't go on Facebook yesterday, and well, I didn't.
No, I didn't.
I know Naomi John has said Happy Christmas in all of our messenger groups to everyone. We did tell her. It was a good idea. So that was delegated to her. So that was from all of us. So I was actually told that I wasn't to touch my phone. Hence probably why I didn't take photos, but it's my fault I didn't take photos. But I was told I wasn't allowed to. Wasn't allowed on Facebook. I wasn't allowed on the online store. I wasn't allowed to open up my laptop. I wasn't allowed to do anything work related yesterday.
Yeah. So Deborah's saying about she uses the small Timmy scissors as well, and the larger Timmy scissors for hacking at things like glitter cards. So yeah. Yeah. The Timmy scissors have got a serrated blade. We don't have any in stock at the moment.
Quentin doesn't mind the serrated blade. I'm not a fan of. I like it for cutting, but I don't like the edge it makes. Like it makes an edge on things. And my eyesight may not be good, but I can see that. I know it's there from when I had good eyesight.
So yeah, the small Timmy scissors were usually $26.50, and the larger ones are $32.95. But we've got to get some more in stock soon.
Yeah, I'm hoping they'll be. Hoping to have a heap of Ranger arriving early in the new year. Just see how we go. But yes, someone made a mistake on some paperwork for some of our 2 orders actually that are coming have had paperwork mistakes made by FedEx in, well, it's made by FedEx in Poland that have made the mistake, and they've put the weight in grams into the cost of the goods box. So
no, it was.
Yeah, no, it's the weight in grams on.
I thought it was the pounds. It was 7,000.
No,
the box weighs 28 kilos.
Yeah, but it was in grams. They've got it as 28,000 grams.
Well, the other one they rang about was 7,000 grams.
Yeah, it's a 7 kilo box, and they've put it down as €7,000 instead of 7,000 grams.
Yep, we got a box of stock in that was worth €28,000, folks.
So hence, yes, someone has made a mistake. I don't know how many other people's orders have been mucked up, or freight boxes, but it's actually a mistake that's been made at FedEx when they've double checked it, the weights, and they've written on the boxes, and they have, so they've really, and FedEx Australia want to know why they can't charge me, $5,000 in tax.
That'd be good work.
Because this is euro, they think it is.
So the June retreat that we put up, virtual retreat that's up now for order, there's a link up earlier, is called Out and About.
It goes with Getaway. Similar but different. It's not similar. It's just, it will match in with Getaway, but it's more camping-y, outdoorsy. And just so you know, camping is intense.
Yes.
According to the boxer shorts we bought our boys for Christmas.
Glamping is not intense.
Yes. Camping is intense, just so you know. Yes. So...
Not in Hoochie's, but that's just silly.
No, Hoochie's isn't camping. Hoochie's is just psychotic.
Yeah, the dates are Friday the 17th of June to Sunday the 19th of June, which I just not even looked that far ahead yet.
No, so hopefully nothing comes up in the meantime to change the dates, but sometimes we have to adjust the dates if something goes wrong.
Deborah said the new retreat looks fantastic.
Yeah. So I do and I know, and the kids have told me, you shouldn't do the block thing, Mum, because it gives some people too much of an idea about what we're doing and things happen. But is what it is, you know. That's what people are going to do.
The Gnomes banner.
The Gnomes banner is quite funny. If you have a good look at it, there's some sneaky little things in it. I try and make them sort of I try and make them tell a story, my banners with the paper. But yes, that retreat banner is that's pretty true to where I'm heading with the colours. Like I try and give you an honest outlook on the colours when I do the retreat.
Intense or intense?
What?
Camping.
Intense.
Yeah.
Tent. T-E-N-T.
T-E-N-T, yes.
Yes.
If you go camping under a hoochie, if you've been camping under a hoochie, you'll know.
If you don't know what a hoochie is a thing, and it's really thin, stringy crap, which is strong, and you string it up between two things, and it's got a bit of flimsy, meant to be waterproof, fabricy crap.
It's a nylon sheet you put above you when you're in the army.
Yeah, and sometimes you string it up between things, and sometimes you just lay it over your sleeping bag when you're sleeping out in the open. But I've actually slept out in the open in -4 degrees, just in a tent.
Anyone that's ever used one, my commiserations, because I've used them lots.
I couldn't get my hoochie to work. I think it's because my husband used to raid it for all the bits, because mine was newer than his.
Man.
There's strings and that.
What are you trying to say here? I'll do that when we see you next, Di.
What's that?
I'll book her in for a retreat. We'll have to do it through the shop.
No, it's got to go through the online store.
Yeah, it's got to go through the online store.
Bookings for virtual retreats are, and all our retreats, all bookings are through the online store. We don't actually, they get written in a book, but you actually have to book through the online store before we write you in the book.
The backup.
The book is just so we can look at a glance who's booked in, but it is through the online store. You actually have to book in the online store.
So Lee said, I tent camped when I was 24 weeks pregnant in Tassie. Hopefully in summer. Because like Tassie's freezing even in summer.
As a kid in a tent, I rolled out underneath the side of the tent in my sleeping bag in the night and ended up outside.
How old was Noah when he went on his first camping trip? Lose a baby.
No, I was only little because you had your hand crushed. Quentin had just had his hand crushed when we went camping. We had a tent for like 12 years. A family tent.
Never used it.
For 6 years, 8 years we'd had it for. We'd never used it. First time we ever used it.
Yeah, I used that tent with
I don't camp. I'm sorry, I don't camp. As I said, I have slept just in a sleeping bag in -4, and I'm not camping ever again. unless I have to. But if we go to Southend, I can, which is where we went last time with our family tent for the first time.
If anyone ever invites you on a lightweight hiking trip, take a lot of consideration before you answer.
Quentin lightweight hikes in canoes and kayaks.
Yes.
So that means everything's got to go in there with you. Food, clothes.
Yeah, it's what can I say? An uncomfortable night.
It's all in good fun until Quentin doesn't get to shave.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
Because he forgets his razor. Rightio. I'm not leaving a wide edge, but I've left the ability for you to have a wide edge. I'm just cutting the fluffy stuff off. Sorry I'm doing this in front of you. I should have done this afternoon, but had a bit of a nap. Not much of a nap. My little friend was meant to be having a nap, and I'm pretty sure she didn't.
Is that one of your sheet twos that you're using here? Pattern paper twos?
This is pattern paper too, yeah. It's my little friend. Yes, you, my little torturing friend.
She's not a torturer. She's an angel.
She's a torturer. Sleep deprivation is a special kind of torture. Is that you, Quentin?
No, it's not me.
Sorry.
Wendy, it's a virtual retreat though. That one. So,
Yeah, that's a virtual retreat. And okay, so it's a virtual retreat specifically because I did Getaway as an in-store retreat. So I try not to do similar paper because each retreat, the paper is our paper.
New grandchild due on the 19th of June. Cool.
Who's that?
Wendy Cahill.
Oh, cool. Congratulations, Wendy. That's a virtual retreat. That's an at-home.
You can watch it anytime. So that's the thing with virtual retreats, I guess, is that, yes, there's 6 or 7 classes usually. 6 classes.
Plus Friday night and Saturday night. But the Friday night and Saturday night, you won't get out of your kit.
But
you'll get 6 classes out of your $50 kit, and it's $50 for the kit. You do have to pay for postage. Your $50 kit, you get 6 classes for that, plus leftovers.
And they're in a private Facebook group, so you can go back to that Facebook group anytime. We still have people doing classes from the last one, from ones 6 months ago, 12 months ago.
18, nearly 2 years.
Loading up pages, and that's the thing. You go back and watch the classes anytime you like, and a lot of we encourage people to put their creations up, and I would say most put their creations up.
Yeah, most do.
In there, so if you're worried about photos of family that can't be seen.
And we're all very supportive in teaching you how to not share pictures of your family if you don't want to.
Yeah.
So one of the tricks we have up our sleeve is doing the page with the photos there, but don't stick the photos to the page until you photograph the page. So that's one. Another one is, and I showed it in a class this past year, is just sticking a bit of cardstock over the picture of the people's faces, and then take your photo. And there is a way on your phone, and the girls are really good at helping out in our Creative Family group on how to edit your pictures on your phone so that you don't see people's faces. I'm going to say don't do one of those auto things. I recently saw that an art business in Queensland shared a picture of a kid's art class, and they used one of those auto blur things to blur the face of a child.
Miss the child.
Blurred the painting, not the child.
Yeah.
So just gotta be a bit mindful of that they're not always, those auto blur of faces don't always work correctly.
Yeah, that Joanne Story's got a grandchild due on the 19th of June as well.
There you go.
Crackers. But, yeah, and Marie, sweetie, I hope you get your aircon fixed soon.
Oh, yeah. You know it's summer in central Queensland because our electricity bill's going to go through the damn roof.
Yeah, we've had our aircons burning pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
And our kids from southeast Queensland just aren't used to the heat up here anymore.
it's a bit humid.
I just like that I acclimatise so fast.
Yeah, Navy John dislikes that she acclimatised to Brisbane's. Yeah.
You can buy mobile air conditioners, Marie.
So we blew one up last summer.
Yeah, we blew ours up. What can I say? We might have worked it straight.
Just want to try something.
That wood pattern paper's pretty cool. The flare button for that's cool too. So yeah, this class is an hour earlier for all the Victorians in New South
We
Wales.
were just trialling it to see, and because it's a public holiday, we just thought we'd be, you know, see how it went. Just trying to make like a bit of a tree. No, ain't gonna work.
Well, there you go. Rosemary Partridge has got a granddaughter's birthday on the 19th of June. Oh, seems to be a popular day. Oh, or he thinks they're going to have to purchase a new aircon.
Yeah.
Dawn Lang's hubby's the 19th of June? Holy, must be a popular day.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just going to ask the peanut factory in the background.
Stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Now let's see how quick the bigger one dobbed in the younger one. Marie loves the cute little gnomes. Oh, and it's Rosemary's grandmother's birthday too. There you go. Crumpets. It's a very popular day.
You don't need any more pieces of paper.
Well, they have
What do we
breakfast at
think?
my mum's and
Yep. And then we had mum over for lunch.
your mum over for lunch. And then lots of people over for dinner.
Yeah. Everyone here for dinner.
Well, someone was telling me they're going to have 26 people at their house for dinner. Oh, that's a lot. We've had that
No.
many before.
No, we're still being a little cautious.
Dee said, love that.
You can have the password. Oh, yeah.
So there are some more gnome flare buttons that'll be released over the next couple of days. We just haven't quite got them all built yet.
So this is the other side of this piece here. So So I'm going to cut 2 1/4-inch strips of this green glitter. Don't look at the back. So I've got 2 little 1/4-inch strips, and then I'm going to cut a 7 1/4 by 5 1/4. This means that we are using a piece of number 3. 2 2s and a 3.
So you're cutting 2 1/2-inch strips?
1/4-inch strips.
1/4-inch strips.
So see, when we do this, let's just have a look. So when we got to blow dry my hair before we went to breakfast yesterday morning. And I had wild hair all day. I'm going to cut the middle out of that 5 1/4 by 7 1/4-inch photo mat. My scribe is madly. So that's 7 1/4 inches by 5 1/4 inches. If you cut the 7 1/4 first, means that what you're going to do is have enough. If you cut the 5 1/4 first, you could accidentally, if someone's talking to you, cut it the wrong way and not have enough. I've got a bow flare too.
A bow.
What do we think? See, that makes it pop, doesn't it? These little strips here, like even when you take this away, these little strips make a huge difference. So I'm gonna get gold paint. So these are these metallic acrylics from Montmartre. They're pretty cool.
They are pretty cool. I better type red bow flare on that because we have lots of.
I think we need to paint the title. So let's paint the title gold.
Gnome for the holidays. Good play on words.
I only need a tiny little bit. I'm going to get one of my brushes. And this water I'm dipping in is blue. Yep, don't ask. Currently sharing a desk with one particular daughter.
Your hot setting.
The hot setting. So, week 52 starts tomorrow. So that means that we're using Minte Merriam Bright tomorrow.
We're going to get that kit. That's actually pretty cool.
I don't know.
We took that kit down to Pop-Up Paradise with us. So
And just talking of Pop-Up Paradise, someone still has in their welcome bag a free retreat. So the Pop-Up Paradise title that we put in everybody's goodie bag, well, it should have been in everybody's goodie bag. One of them has 2 backing sheets. So these
You must have the cat outside your window tonight, Gucci.
these backing sheets. There's 2 backing sheets in the packet, and between the backing sheets is a coupon for a free virtual retreat in March. So someone has got that voucher,
Yep.
and no one's claimed it.
So the
We're
March.
finally able to catch up with a lady that got the retreat as a lucky door prize at Pop-Up Paradise, but yeah, we still haven't found the person. So if you know someone that went to Pop-Up Paradise, you need to let them know that in their goodie bag, and in the end everybody got a goodie bag, in their goodie bag is a free virtual retreat.
Not me, unfortunately, says Leila. Oh well. You had a 1 in 100 chance, Leila. That's better than the lotto odds. So I just put up a link to that virtual retreat in March.
Yes, so it is called Beautiful Family, and it's going to be about a beautiful bear family. Can you get me a baby white, please, seeing as how... And could you swap, seeing as how the dining room ones are here? Oh no, there's mine. They're both here.
Oh, we must have... We've got like... Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
No, that's the spare canister out of the laundry. That's the travel canister.
That's the travel
Could you put it back in the laundry, please?
How about I do
That's
that?
the travel canister out of the car. Seeing as how I couldn't find it and I had to take the one out of the shop to Brisbane.
You guys got a jigsaw puzzle? I think no, Amy's got a jigsaw puzzle.
So we got this free. And look at all the things I can cut out of that. I've got a couple of things. Rightio. Just leave that to dry for a minute while we get this all prepared. So let's stick our photograph. I don't have a date, but I'll be able to find it. It's a digital one, of course. This is Noah.
I just checked again, it's definitely not me, says D.
There you go. I need to find the person.
That thunder again outside.
Now, if you were at Pop-Up Paradise and you took pictures of us or had selfies with us or took pictures of our stand, it'd be really nice if you sent them to us because we, once again, forgot to take pictures.
We're not good at taking photos. even
Oh,
though
we
we're
just-
in that kind of industry.
So, I had a bit of a wake-up call a few years ago. And I had 3 children and I was never in the photos and I felt like I wasn't living the moment. So I vowed like to take less photos and live in the moment with my kids, right? Really great idea, except now I don't have photos. Because, yeah, and I used to get really upset because we'd go to a family event or Christmas or a party or something and I'd always be the one taking photos and everyone used to whinge about me taking photos. But now that I don't take photos at things, everyone gets crappy because there's no photos of an event because I'm not taking photos if you're going to bag me for taking photos. So, yeah. So yes, I kind of got a bit stubborn. And what's the matter?
She's like, can you help me
Oh,
with the puzzle? And I said, no, I can't.
you're heading out.
Yeah.
Okay, you got your keys so you can get back in.
I do have my Gladstone keys.
His
That's
Gladstone keys. Here, you need to come and wave and say hello so everyone knows you actually exist. That you do.
I'm not
Oh.
just a fake person. Hi, everybody.
Show them your nails. He's got Harry Potter nails. One of the girls at work. I like the matte. I really
Yeah.
like this matte navy.
Yeah, this is the good hand.
Yeah.
Let's just say the other hand.
She's not really good at lightning bolts. She got better by the second hand.
Got better, but
She got better by the second hand with the lightning bolts.
Deborah, I agree with you that most of our lot aren't good at taking photos either, except their selfies. But ours put one of those
I
bloody
don't put a filter on.
filter on. Your sister and brother do.
Yeah.
Marie said cool nails. Hello everybody. Looks like Kiss Hands, says Taikechi. You're gonna join a bad band. Yeah. Terry across the road used to have his really bad Kiss band.
Yep.
Annie grew herbal tomatoes.
Herbal tomatoes. Stop laughing, Amelia.
There were some young blokes that used to grow wacky tomatoes in Gaburrum next door to Quentin's grandmother's place. She has a couple of acres at the front of where the old family cane farm was. And we were there picking up, that's a nice, I like that print, picking up the Austin truck, which Quentin's uncles, you know, they had this old antique Austin truck just crumbling in the shed, and I actually had to buy it off them. They wouldn't sell it to me. They wouldn't give it to me. I actually had to buy this truck off them, and I paid a bit too much, but Quentin really wanted it. It was his grandfather's cane truck. It's an old Austin. We still have it. It's in a shipping container at a friend's place. But we're there picking up the Austin truck, and we're using the loading ramp in one of the paddocks that's actually behind where these young men had their field. They had, would they have 4 acres?
Yeah.
They had 4 acres along the main road next door to Grandma's 2 acres. And they, she goes, oh, they're lovely young men, and they've just bought a brand new tractor, and they bought a, you know, and they drive Mercedes, so their tomato prices must be up. And every second plant was a wacky one. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to come along and mark about 3/4 of an inch in from each corner, right? And we all know what I'm about to do. I'm going to cut the middle out of this, and you'll see how much bonus I get by doing this. But I will say the secret is you've got to join the lines up, because sometimes I go awry when I cut. It doesn't have to be perfect. Remember, this is just free paper we're getting because, specifically because we're cutting the innards out.
If you can't see it, it ain't there.
Yep, if you can't see it on my pages, it's most likely not there. But yes, the wacky tomatoes.
Yes.
But yes, I think it was the following weekend the coppers come and hauled off them young men.
Yes, well, they had brand new tractors and brand new cars with 4 acres of tomatoes. So,
They kind of pooped in their own nest there, didn't they? Rightio, so what have we got as a bonus? Look at that. Look at all that.
I rang my grandma on Christmas Day too.
Yeah.
93.
We didn't all talk to Grandma. She was 93 the other week. We love Grandma. We're not going to visit Great Grandma because there's cases in Bundaberg and in Gladstone, and we're not going to put her at risk. She's 93. Her hearing is not very good at all, so it wasn't fair on her that everyone tries to talk to her, and she talks soft too, doesn't she?
Yeah. What size was that piece of paper? I don't know.
This was a 6x12.
6
It's that original piece we cut way back when.
Oh,
And I'm
okay.
just gonna, because I've got one going one way and one going the other. Well, oh no, they're not. It's because I've cut them both at times. Don't look at the back. It's all good. Look at that. I like that. So let's put our little, so the next spot I'm going to go to is I'm going to put my little scene down here. My little girly gnome.
I can't believe it's worth 52 already. Years gone.
So these two are on foam and these two are flat. And they're on paper number 2. This is paper 2 as well.
Alright. So we've got 2 sheets of paper 2 and 1 sheet of paper 3, a red bow flare button and a gnome for the Holidays title cut set.
I like this guy.
Oh yes, plenty here in Bundy. I've worked all Christmas wearing a visor and a duckbill mask.
Oh.
It's a nightmare. Yeah, Carolyn? Oh,
Been
Well,
thinking of you, doll. Quentin's mum and dad last Sunday dodged a bullet. They were
yeah. 8
almost
minutes.
8 minutes.
Lucky Amelia Ann was running late.
Yeah, and we were all chatting. We were all chatting at home about Christmas Day. We're making our Christmas Day plans.
Otherwise,
Really
they would normally
lucky.
been at Big
They
W.
really would. They would have been in Big W a lot earlier, and we were lucky. I just don't want anyone getting sick. Let's put this one here, and I've got my flare button on phone, and I've got a bit of glue on one of my fingers, so I'm not going to put my finger on there. Right, so let's glue our little strips on. So we'll put glue on the back, which is normally what I would do, and then try and get it on. But this is what I never ever do, is put glue into place. But I am going to do that today or tonight, because it just gives me a chance to get it just right and not have to flip this over and slide glue everywhere. I would only do this if I've got an exact piece going in an exact spot and I know exactly where the glue is going to be and everything. Do you know what I mean? I think Noah's hiding in his bedroom because the girls were watching Spiderwick earlier and he does not like it. It's like Mamie John and Scooby-Doo. Mamie John cannot stand Scooby-Doo. It scares her. One Scooby-Doo scared her once years ago and she just can't stand anything Scooby-Doo.
What can I say?
I like that. Doesn't that just give it a nice pop? It's okay. I don't like Spiderwick either. So maybe Noah not liking it's me inflicting it on him.
Oh, sorry.
Potentially, it is me. But you know, it's okay. It'll be right. Does anyone know where my ruler is? Any of my rulers? It's okay.
That's
I'll
okay,
just
then.
eyeball it.
I believe that we have 4 children that know. Or may
Well,
not
and
know,
some
but
of them have been arting, and there's been lots of creative. Hey, Mealy, where's some of your dots? Lego. Mealy got lots of dots. We bought lots of dots stuff this year for Christmas. The new dots, Lego dots. She already has a frame, picture frame.
Oh dear. That's not good, Carolyn.
What's that?
I'll show Dad's cupcake down. Dad.
Carolyn
Just
was saying
drawing the glue on the back.
2 pubs in Bundaberg with their 700 people where the cases are coming from.
Oh, see, we only knew there were some in Bundy, so we didn't want to. And I said to someone, it's really hard, like, drive to Bundaberg to see Great Grandma and try and tell Great Grandma, no, you can't hug the kids just in case. You know, they might have picked something up. Going to Bundaberg and coming back and making my kids eat sandwiches in the car for lunch so that we don't go anywhere to potentially make Grandma sick. So this is one of your cupcakes. These are a really good idea. It's an 8-pack of these cupcakes, and each child, the bases are in one bag altogether, but you get all the little dots in the circle in a little packet separate. And there's little candles and things, and it's really, really cool. It'll make a great birthday party or group craft activity. Where's your set of drawers for your hair ties? Go grab your set of drawers we made together for your hair ties. And your treasures box. So I'm just drawing the paint on the back of here. What are you doing, Nay?
Making Amelia's dessert.
Oh, what are you making her?
A scoop of ice cream and a sliver of chocolate tart.
Oh, okay.
Sounds right.
Yeah, I thought we were going to have bread and butter pudding.
Oh, Amelia going to start that one?
What's that, Quentin?
Amelia's not going to start that one, is she?
No, she's not. Doesn't take long to make, but we'll have that tomorrow night for Milton's last night. Milton leaves on Tuesday. It's been lovely spending time with him. He's just been chillaxing too. He's had to do a bit of work, like, because e-commerce doesn't shut down, like, as you all, you know, like, he still has to meet targets and that. He still has to do so many hours a day, but he hasn't been doing many hours. He's just been making sure that things are ticking along. But yes, like we had to work today. Let's see the work one.
Mom,
If you don't work, you don't eat.
did not click it down properly.
No, I did.
I had to click it down.
So this is the set of drawers we made for keeping her hair ties in. Isn't that cool?
I'd put up a link, but I've lost
the
my
dots.
comments, and I don't have a good form at putting up link from Kmart.
And this is what's this? You made this one? Is this just a little tray to sit things in?
Yeah, it's a tray to sit my scrunchies on.
To sit her scrunchies on. So isn't that cool? So she's got an inspiration book that came with these two are from a set. She's also made a sign that says Missy is cool. These two are from a set that Grandma got
I
her.
made stuff from the leftovers.
And we got the tray, these little boxes, these little sets. We've mixed them all up in here. So you get these tray sets, but we've already separated all the sets out. And she's got one that makes, these are so cool. One that makes the pineapple, so she's made the pineapple. And she's made a, what's this one? This one's the treasure box. So she's made the treasure box and a little key keeper. And the lid comes off that.
I'm sorry
So,
if you're
yeah.
leaving comments, people. Mine have just vanished.
Well,
I'm
why
trying
don't you
to
bring
get
your
back.
chair over here and comment on this one? Because this
Oh.
laptop's going as well.
I'll just be 2 secs on.
Whoops, I need to move this because the glue's probably already dry. While I'm yapping about Lego. We love
There we
Lego
go.
here.
I'm just
I'm
gonna
back
show
again.
my pineapple and my watermelon that came together.
Oh, yeah, the pineapple came with a watermelon as well. Look at this there. So we're just using the green glitter as a guide for straightness. Straightness. I don't know if that's a
Straightness, I don't know if that's a word.
I don't know if straightness is a word. But
Me,
apparently Besterous is. I wonder how long it's going to take for Besterous to get into the dictionary.
Not wrong.
It's kind of like worse.
Worse.
I hope there's still chocolate tart.
I'm going to take the last bit of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's a Becky XL no bake gluten free chocolate tart.
Deb said the page looks fabulous.
Well, Carolyn, I really, really hope
Stay
that
safe,
people
though.
get some sense and your job gets a bit easier, and everyone else that's
Oh,
working.
I hope your parcel showed up on time, Carolyn. I think you texted me and said it did arrive
Yep, happy Christmas.
from your amazing friend.
Yeah, we've done some super sneaky stuff for some people over the holidays. So on Christmas Eve, someone bought a gift card on the online store, and we just didn't know who it was for, but we didn't want to contact the person just in case they were the recipient and it was from a sneaky
We'll have to
relative
contact them when we
who
get
had
back on
stolen their
Wednesday.
emails. Yes, we'll have to contact her Wednesday. So we will make sure that everybody's able to access the gift cards and that they all function correctly. We've got a whole list of all the gift cards we've done. Some of them we've converted to in-store credits for people. We've got some phone ones that we've made into discount coupons because the families wanted them to be used all in one hit. Like, not for little things, they wanted someone to have a big splurge shop. So that's for one big hit. Yeah, because some families like to give a voucher so that it can be used in little increments, but other families want their relative or their special someone to have a massive big splurge and really spoil themselves. So yes, we try and accommodate everyone.
Yes, your friend had been messaging us for about a day.
No, it was 3 days, 3 or 4 days.
Yep, and we let her know that
Yeah, we worked
the
with her.
kits were about to be built out, and she jumped on that and wanted to, because
Yep.
she knew that you bought the kits and that you'd use them. So
Yeah, she knew you'd love the kits. So there we go. I'll just show you. I like this because this gold is reflected in the centres of
Deborah got her happy mail in record time too.
the poinsettias and the tops of the baubles. Yeah, and Jean got hers. I think the biggest thing Jean was, and the thing is, we send orders out really quickly.
Yeah,
we had a
close on that
lady
day,
last Tuesday that did an order, and under an hour later, Quentin was walking to the post office with her order.
Yeah.
And yeah, and we do try our best to get everyone's orders out in a timely manner.
I love it. Is that the class done?
That's done.
I
I
better
like
make
it.
sure I've got this right because your kit is
So we've got 2 pieces of paper 2.
hang on, 2 seconds. 2 pieces of paper 2, 1 piece of paper 3, a red bow,
and a gnome for the holidays.
and a gnome for the holidays. Seriously, that's all you've used to make that?
Yep. And how much is it?
$6.55.
Sorry.
I can't give discount on that. There we go. So let me make this bad boy live.
Maybe do it for $6.50.
$6.50. Oh, crikey.
We're never going to be rich. All this paint that my daughter's got on my mat. Deary, deary me.
Use that 6.50. Hit the big save button.
I like it. I love this wood. I love this little scene stuff, and I like it. I think it looks good.
I'll just be making it live in 2 seconds.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for the lovely comments. Thank you for coming along. I don't know. 6 o'clock was really hard, so the kids have ate their dinner at 5 o'clock.
It was just to see what people thought of it. That was
and how we went with it. There were some grumblings about eating dinner at 5 o'clock, and you better be providing a second dinner before we go to bed was one statement. So yeah, it's afternoon tea time. Why are we eating now? That's one thing. So hence why there's no chocolate tart left. But yes, so there you go. So thank you very much for coming along. I hope you enjoyed it. I have mail waiting at the post office, but I'm away until Thursday. Oh wow, wow, Shaz, you're gonna have a
well, Shaz made another order today.
the pantry's going to suffer. Mary, I bought enough food I thought to get through to Wednesday. I'm just not sure it's gonna happen.
With all the family here.
Got the washing up done in time. Prefer past. Yeah.
Here we go. So I'll put this link up.
Tomorrow night we're back to 7 o'clock. And tomorrow's Christmas Day public holiday here in Queensland. I don't know about other states,
Should
but
be too.
it's a public holiday here tomorrow again. So tomorrow's Christmas Day.
So,
We've actually done 2 Christmases before. We had to do Christmas, later, because of the family.
You didn't
members.
even use our gnome cutout.
I know I didn't. I wanted to use him, but I like this. I just loved it. It just came together. It just, this just, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. I've even got leftover
I'll
baubles.
just put a link up, people. There's no picture obviously on the link because she's just on the class. So it's $6.50 for the kit.
So thank you all for coming along. Take care, stay safe. Enjoy the rest of the holidays. Please look after yourselves. Please, look after your families.
I'd say eat as much pavlova as you possibly can because
They haven't finished the little meringues. There's little meringues, but I think the chocolate coated meringues.
you have got the little red reindeer live. Look at that.
Yeah.
He's
So
cute.
Quentin likes the little reindeer. He likes this little guy here.
He's part of a 3-pack.
But yes, so take care, stay safe, and hoping for things to improve soon everywhere. But she'll be right. We'll be fine. So see you all tomorrow night for Miriam Bright from Minte. I better do my fussy cutting. Love yous all. Stay safe. Bye.